Hello, good people. Welcome to Beyonce Thrills. In case we are meeting for the first time, my name is Uche Beyonce, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for holding on. And I wish every one of us a happy 2023. Let me tell us, this year has really been smiling to me, and I've been smiling back. So I know it is going to be a beautiful one. It promises to be a great year. And in case you've not started anything, it is not too late to start. So please rise up, do something. God will see us through in this new year. So I'm starting out this new year with this video. It's how I put up my industrial sewing machine, Emel precisely. So if this video is what you're waiting for, maybe you just got an industrial machine and you don't have a technician around you that can help you put it together, watch this video. It's very detailed. Honestly, it's very detailed. And I also too honest, like I put up the mistakes I made so that you will not encounter such. Watch this video and share with some other people who might be looking for the same thing, and let us go there. So we're going to start first with the leg part, and these are the tools that you will find inside the box, or rather inside the carton. The red one will be for the leg. Yeah, the part that will be on the floor. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so let me tell you, before you do all these things, make sure you have your tools, your extra tools. I mean your screwdriver, your spanner, and your hammer. Yes, because you're going to be knocking, you're going to be hitting. So back to the tutorial. The red part, we will put it right on the legs. So just pay close attention on how I'm doing it. I must tell you, it's kind of stressful, especially for a lady, but I think I enjoy myself doing it, like, and seeing the final result. So please make sure you have your plier too. Okay, I actually made use of plier and not spanner. So you do it for the both legs, and then we proceed. So please, with your plier, okay, at first I made use of screwdriver here, like on the video on some parts, but please make sure you give it a good tight, like tight it very well, so that you don't encounter what I did. And because I'm going to be telling us some mistakes that I observed while installing this. So please, screwdriver is not enough when it comes to the nuts. Make use of your plier to give it a good tightening. So for the leg, you drag it up. You can see the hole there. Just follow the process, and you will get it. So this is what I'm talking about. Instead of this, is this screwdriver? So instead of this, make use of your plier and tighten the knot very well. So you do it also to the other side, the other leg. Please, while watching this video, oh my god, if you've not subscribed, you're not helping me, you're not helping this ministry. So please just go on, subscribe, like, share with your family and friends, whether you need it or not. Just share. Enjoy the video, yeah, because I'm going to make it very detailed. So now it is done. And then the other part is the part with the Emel engrafted inside the stuff. can see the hole provided for it, so you place it on it. So with your knot, the knot is inside the nylon too. So the big one provided for this part, so you put it there and screw with your plier, remember, because this one is not enough, so screw with your plier. You get this one too. It is called the treadle brace. It will be on the down parts. Place it there. You can also see the hole provided. You place it perfectly and still with your screw. Sorry, the knots provided, the big one, still the same size. You put it there. Yeah, you just screw with your hand first so that it can at least enter. Then you will use your plier to give it a very good tightening. This part I'm about to install now is called the treadle. The treadle where you match with your legs. Make sure that Emel on it is facing you, like it is rightly placed. It's not like it's turning upside down, so that when you bring it up, when you are just in that position that I am, you can read it as Emel and not Leme. Do you understand? Like it should be facing you while sewing. I counted it to make sure it's laying in the center. This part I tried doing it from under, like putting the knot from under, but I noticed that it wasn't working, so I had to do it this way. For the other side, you do the same too, and make sure they are clipping together. The next thing to work on is our drawer. So we will fix it facing right before us, but it shouldn't be at the extreme, like at the edge. So with your drawer rail, you fix it with also the nails provided, 6 of it. You fix it to your table. We are good to go here, and then the next needs to install the clutch motto, and these are the tools provided inside of it. Oh my god, I wouldn't avoid telling you that this was really heavy. We get that first to be at the leg part and we install it. Please notice the golden part will face down. This one is installed correctly because I later turned the other parts around. So please, this golden part will face you, it will face downwards. If your own is not entering perfectly, you just use your hammer or whatever to hit it so that it will balance very well inside of it. We are going to lift the clutch motor and the three parts, just position it correctly and let it be sitting. Let that knot sit in the center of each. So we've been provided with this washer, the ring, and then the nuts. The washer, the ring, and then your nuts. Do the same thing for the other side and give it a good tightening again. Please notice the hole on that red mark. I will tell us something about it later. So before I install this switch, I'll first of all place the leg of the machine. These are the mistakes I made. Like, I already installed this switch before. Then when I tried placing the leg, it wasn't in a good position, so I had to unscrew it. So please learn from my mistake. You first of all place the leg, then get the position of on where you will put the switch. Then for the red part, that was another big error, another big one, but I will still explain it later. That hole there. So here you use your clip, the clip provided, and you clip your wire. And then for your switch, you also hold it with this screw. Make sure it's not at the edge of this table, please. That's why just that position is very okay. Let it not get to the edge so that maybe your body or whatever will not easily turn it off and on. So give that little space there. Okay, for the legs, these are the knots provided for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 sides. What I'm about to do now is just to get it accurately before it to be slanted, to avoid being slanted. So I measured and I got 4 inches, and I did the same on the other side and placed it very well. Man, this English self. So I placed it very well to ensure I still have the same 4 inches before screwing it into the table. So we turned it upside down, and when we did this, something happened. The right side just fell inwards, like it was so heavy. It just fell down. This part now, it just fell down. Why? Because we did not screw it very well, and that was why we now had to start using plier to make sure everything is so tight. This is called the Treadle Pitman, and that is what we are installing now. Just make sure you observe the screw that is provided. Sorry, the knot. Okay, I had to turn the knot. I had to do it from inside because doing it from up, I couldn't screw it very well. I couldn't give it a good tightening, so I had to just do it from under. Here are our pitman rods, so we'll loosen it a bit. This one is the upper pitman rod going to the clutch motor. Why this is the lower pitman rod. Then you connect it with the joints, put both of them inside it and give it a good tightening. Yes, I will keep saying good tightening because of my experiences while doing this, like so. Please tighten it very well with your plier. And that is it for that. We'll move over to the next, the head, the main. So I'm going to show you the things. This one is for the cover, the head cover. And here is the bobbin winder, the knee press plate, and the other things. Also, we have a free oil. this was really heavy, honestly heavy. But I had to tell my friend too, oh yeah, please, pause, let's carry this thing together. So these are everything provided. The next thing we are installing is the oil tank or oil reservoir. So please notice the placement. Do not do it the other way around, because if you do it the other way around, you still get it correctly, but that's not accurate. So please place it this way. And here is the vibrator proof cushion provided. There are 4. So you put that just as shown. Make sure everything enters so well. This is called the machine rest pin, so put it and use something to hit it so it can enter very well. The next is your knee press lifter rod. You put it there, and this one is called the hinge, the machine hinge plate. It helps the machine to sit properly into that space provided. At this point, I was so tired. My friend had to pause again to help me, so we did it together. And yes, the machine head is sitting properly. Then we proceed. Okay, I continued the next day because I was already so tired. And I started with the installation of the thread part. Notice the knots. Though I later had to rearrange it, I added a washer to this one on top because I noticed that it was going inside while I was tightening it. So just as shown in the picture, do it that way. This was my toughest experience. I almost cried here. The knot was not going inside. So please remember that part I indicated with the red circle. While installing your table, please move it inside to still provide enough space for the knot to enter. If not, you will have to lose everything and start afresh. My savior was that I had to use hammer to knock the leg inside in order to provide space for the knot to enter. This one is called the thread guide. The thread guide. This is the spool rested joint. It will serve as a stopper. So once you put it, it will get to a point and just stop. So I used this plier to hold it very well so I could tighten it so well. This one is called your spool pin. It comes with a washer and a nut. So you install it too on the 2 parts. Make sure you tighten it very well so that it will not be shaking. This is called your spool rest. So you put it right there, and next your spool vibration stopper, and here we go. So we go over to the wheel parts. and then you can see the nail there, so you just unscrew it a bit. Just follow the processes and you'll get it right. And then that flat part, you can see the flat part I was touching. You just put it inside there and screw it back. Screw it tightly. If you did not get it that way, you see this part that is going up and down, it wouldn't be going up and down. Because I tried it on another way, it wasn't moving up and down. So please get it correctly. And then to the belt, I was given size 40. I tried fixing the belt to the clutch motor pulley, but it wasn't entering. So if yours is like this, then you do this. So you see this part, you just unscrew it, move it up, and try to fix the belt. Just keep doing it repeatedly until you get it right. You move the down part up so that it will help the clutch motor stay, and then you force the belt in. And now it has entered, and it's a little bit slack. It's not too tight. I had that if it is too tight, it will speed up too much. So I intentionally allowed it that way to slack. This is the knee press plate. Please, I'm reading all these things from the manual, so you go to your manual and get the names of them, of everything. So you fix it this way. That's the bobbin winder. At first I thought it was called the reeler until I went to the manual to read, so it's very important. It's called the bobbin winder. Okay, so you test it this way. See, for this part, just follow closely what I am doing. Yes, the 4 parts I'm showing you right now, you're going to screw it. You first of all hit it with your with your hammer, and then you try to screw. But please don't do it yet. Forget about the one in the video. Do not nail that part yet. You know why? Because alongside, trying to get it right, I had to unscrew it again. So please don't nail it yet. I'll tell you when to nail it. This is the cover for the wheel side. So for this one, try and fix it the way you can. Like, I did not use a particular method, so please just try and fix it any way that you can to make sure it enters. From behind, you will observe that it's covering the thread winder, so please do it that way. The bigger screw nail is for the two upper sides as shown, while the smaller one is for that part, this part here. So once the thread winder is sitting pretty at the back of the belt, you go on and nail the bobbin winder. This one is the belt cover. Needle thread guide pin, so you hit it with your hammer. For the amount of oil to be made use of, please at least in between high low, but for the start please let it get to the high. Voila! Here is the finished look of our machine installation. Wow! I'm really glad I did this with the help of my friend. So please try it out. You can. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your family members and your friends. Thank you for watching.